Knights here at Vaso Field in Oshawa, with the Durham Lords coming out with a late 2-1 victory. But as we all know, preseason and the regular season are two entirely different scenarios. During the season, both teams finished third in their conference, so they've had very good seasons and very strong women's divisions in the Ontario College Athletic Association. For both teams today, they're players of the game yesterday. Sierra Nacarado for Niagara and Nikki Bradshaw both had phenomenal games in goal, so it'll be interesting to see the goalkeeping battle between these two teams today. Very evenly matched teams, and we're looking forward to a fantastic bronze medal game. Looks like Durham is going to start out the game playing a 4-2-3-1. It was Sage Thomas Roberts as their point person. The game is underway. Durham playing wide early. Tight, staunch defending by Niagara to start off the game. Good win by number 20 there for Niagara. McKenna Jackson. Be interesting first couple of minutes as both teams try to feel each other out. After coming off of yesterday's games, the team generally that in these types of matches that succeeds are the ones that come out with the most earnest effort in the beginning, take the game to the other team. Throw in for Durham College. Arnott with the throw in. Thomas Robb is trying to flick it forward, well defended by Niagara. Sika for Niagara won the ball cleanly on the wing there and cycled the ball out wide to right here. Number 14, little Dynamo Rowling Great Tricks down the line to Hultink. Ball played into the middle, cleared by Durham. Back out wide to Hultink. Cross in. Jackson out. Oh, good block on the line there by number 2, Maya South. Ball got by Bradshaw. Excellent opportunity for Niagara. Good clearance by the Durham Lord defense. Back into the Lord's box. Trying to settle the game now. Played forward. Brown on the ball out to Arnott. Arnott settling it for Durham, trying to get themselves back under composure here. To Stephanie Bovan, back to Arnott. Niagara looks like they're stepping forward and pressing Durham early here. Jamie Pye playing forward and dispossessed. Niagara's going to cycle the ball here. Apologize as I get used to all the numbers of the players here. Maciel forward. Great Trinks. Bradshaw for line. A little hesitation by Great Trinks there. Oh, sorry. Got the wrong play. Great Trinks in and caught by Bradshaw. Settled down here for Durham again. Ball played forward. Missed by Pye. Sage Thomas battling for the ball. Clearance by 21. Anya Perry. Ball into Great Trinks again. Forward over the top. Taken down neatly by Sinead Capel for the Durham College. Into Pye in the midfield. And dispossessed by the Niagara Knights. Maciel again forward. It's another great ball by Maciel. Has been run onto by number 9. Oh, an unlucky high and wide by Sydney Sika. Had a great opportunity there. Fantastic run through the middle. Great ball over the top by Victoria Maciel and by Anya Perry. Megan Morgado on the ball now for Niagara. Touched it by Arnott. The ball's out of bounds, unlucky there. Good little run. Arnott with the throw in for the Lords. Dispossessed again forward for Haltink. Haltink wins the ball for Niagara. And another opportunity there for Sydney Sika, well saved by Nikki Bradshaw. 3 early opportunities for Niagara Knights as they seem the faster starter of the two teams at this point in the game. White to Brown, forward, back to Brown, into Jessica Ferreira. She tries to stay in position. Great tricks there, good tackle. Free kick awarded for the Niagara Knights, just at center field here. Victoria Maciel to play the ball forward. 4 up high for the Niagara Knights. Played in the direction cleared by Arnott. 4 to Ferreira. Ferreira trying to play in Jamie Pye. Pye on the ball. Right to Olivia Checha. Pye again forward. Sage Roberts looking to win the ball, and won handily by McKenna Jackson of Niagara.
Almost, McKenna. Right, good job, kid. Come inside.
Long ball downfield by Bradshaw. McKenna Jackson on the ball now for Niagara. Well taken down. Forward and played back in for Natasha Desjardins. Trying to play down the line, but dispossessed by Durham Lords. Well across by Anya Perry there to win the ball. For Olivia Checha forward to Jamie Pye. And good defense by 13 for Niagara Knights. Throwing for Niagara. Bittersweet day for the Durham Lords, as this is Coach Bianchi's last game. He's announced his retirement from coaching in the women's OCAA. He's hoping for a good result for his squad today. Ball forward by Niagara again, dispossessed and blocked by Arnott. Another long ball by Niagara down the park. Haltink on the run, well defended by Capel. Sydney Seek on the ball again. And it's finished for Niagara Knights by number 4, Megan Morgado. Sydney Sika with a shot on goal. Bradshaw parried the ball to her left, and Sika jumped all over the rebound. Or sorry, I apologize. Megan Morgado jumped over the rebound, and we have a 1-0 lead for the Niagara Knights in the 9th minute. Excellent build-up so far. The Niagara Knights have been successful in playing the ball over the top on the Durham Lords. Haltink and Sydney Sika at this point are causing nothing but problems for the back line of the Durham Lords. Hopefully Durham settles back into the game here. Pye forward to Sage Thomas Roberts. Looks like she's being man-marked at this point by McKenna Jackson. Strong on the ball, McKenna is. Victoria Maciel down the line. Haltink on the ball again for Niagara Knights. It's hard to see down to that bottom corner. Sorry. Yeah, that's okay. Good. It's good now. Thank you. Free kick for the Lords. Foul there by Morgado. Bovan on the ball, forward to Jamie Pye. Or sorry, Jessica Ferreira to Pye, forward. Thomas Roberts not moving on the play, dispossessed by the back line of Niagara. Oh, and they've given the ball here. Sage to Thomas Roberts. Oh, and well out by Nakarado, the goalkeeper for the Niagara Knights. Very strong on the ball. Some excellent saves in her game yesterday versus Niagara. First half, she made 2 back-to-back goal line saves that most people were wondering how she kept the ball out. So, great goalkeeper for Niagara Knights. Brown forward to Pye. Olivia Chech on the ball for Durham. Back and out. It's going to be a nice throw-in. Morgado down the line. Quick throw-in, and Halting's taking advantage of that again in behind Brown. Ball played in. Sydney Seek on the ball for Niagara. Morgado with a shot and just mishit, go for goal kick. The first 10 minutes of the game, the Niagara Knights have come out strong, putting the pressure on the Lords, and the Lords are struggling in their back line with the balls over the top at this point in the game. Ball into the thing. Maciel on the ball. Played. Forward by Niagara, and again looking to go over the top. Ball into Sika again. Strong on the ball, Sydney Sika, and a shot towards goal, and it's in! Shot from about 24 yards out, Sydney Sika. 2-0 Niagara Knights in the 12th minute. Unlucky there, Bradshaw went down to her right. Couldn't get her hand on the ball enough, and it's a 2-0 lead for Niagara Knights. Sydney Sika and Halting have been causing nothing but problems for the back line at this point for the Durham Lords. Everything over the top, challenging and winning everything. Ball's back in play for the Lords. Ferreira on the ball. Avery Jackson stepping in here for Niagara. So strong on the ball, this young lady. Unlucky. Chech on the ball down the line now for Durham Lords. In square to Pye. Pye playing out to Borsham out wide. Borsham had a strong game yesterday for the Durham Lords in the first 20 minutes. Caused Seneca nothing but problems, and Seneca adjusted to her as the game won, and it looks like Niagara's taken on the opportunity to man mark her with a strong player this morning. Arnott forward to Pye. Pye with an effort at goal. Easy pickup for Nakarado. Nakarado playing short to Maciel. Maciel's to Borgado, and Borgado's probably going to go in long here. Yep. Ball forward. Haltink on the ball. Unlucky and cleared by Capel. Looks like we're going to have our first 2 substitutions of the game. In the game for the Durham Lords is going to be number 22, Kyra Barton, replacing Sage Thomas Roberts. And into the game for Niagara didn't make a sub, did they? No, they held it. Okay. Ball forward to Haltic from Maciel. In over the top again towards Sika. Ball's won in the midfield, and again over the top. Sydney Sika's in on the ball and picked up by Bradshaw. It looks like the Niagara are trying to just go right over the top of the 2 center defenders for the Durham Lords and get them on their turnaround and speed. There's a foul on the Niagara player on Jessica Ferreira by number 19, Valerie Andrew. Sinead Capel to put the ball back in play. For the Lords, free kick just inside the center half. Up in the air, and it's easily held by Nakarado on the flick on by Barton. Chechu with the win, but it's right to Sydney Sika. Sika back into the midfield, and they're looking again to go through and over the top. And this one goes through to Bradshaw. She was trying to play in number 14, Rylan Graytrix, who swapped sides with Morgado. Checha on the ball for Durham. Maciel forward to Morgado. And covered by Brown, throw in for Niagara. Again over the top, Haltink in back behind. Again, cleared by Capel forward, won by Morgado. Andrew on the ball now. Great tricks over the top. And it'll go through a goal kick. Very good start by the Niagara Knights today. They've got the Lords on their back foot. They seem to be playing a lot of balls, long balls over the top and trying to run onto them using their team speed up front to take advantage of the balls played through. And as a result of their hard work at the beginning of the game here, we have a 2-0 lead for the Niagara Knights. Foul by Ferreira on Morgado. Maciel to take the free kick for Niagara, just in the Lord's half. Played short into the feet of Haltink. Haltink trying to find Sika's feet, dispossessed by the Lords. Checha spun Morgado, and a foul by Morgado on Checha. Referee having a quick word for her there. Got by her, late swing, took down Checha. I apologize, it's Chucha. Ferreira forward, and good step in by Avery Jackson. Or sorry, McKenna Jackson. And forward again, down the line to Sika. They're looking to get him behind the Lord's defense at every opportunity here. Sika down the left side of the penalty box here. Cuts in, around the defender. Cut back to Haltink and blocked by Capel. First part of that was a little easy for the for Sika to get around, but good team defending by the Lords in the end there. Good cover by McKenna Jackson there for Niagara. Throw in for Lords. Ball again's played forward. Capel chasing for the Lords. Jackson getting forward there for the Knights. Morgado taking up a defensive position to help cover for Jackson. Throw in for Niagara Knights. 18 minutes of action here, throwing for Niagara Knights. Again, down the line over the top. Cleared for a throw-in by Maya South. Another Niagara throw in deep in the Lord's end now. Long throw. Haltink on the ball. Easy pickup for Bradshaw from the cross. Bradshaw plays in early, looking to get Barton forward. Barton brings the ball down, but a great strong tackle by Jackson. Noticed over the last couple of games, very strong defender for Niagara, very strong on the ball, not afraid to get involved in the game, not afraid to win tackles. Elisha Archon for the Niagara. Again, looking to play over the top to Greatrix, picked off by Arnott. Sika back to Archon, and Niagara's looking to play now. Maciel wide right here. Played forward into Sika. Oh, good save by Bradshaw. Got him behind there. The Lord's defense stopped thinking it was an offside, but the right back was holding them on, Arnott. And we have a corner kick for Niagara. Ball was played forward, split the two defenders there. Sika was one-on-one with the keeper. Bradshaw made a great save. Corner for Niagara. Ball's played in deep. Bradshaw with the punch away. Great tricks on the ball. Tries to play it back in. And struck at goal by number 13 for Niagara, and Natasha Desjardins. Good strike on goal, saved by Bradshaw. Ball played early by Bradshaw, won by Morgado. Now Niagara's looking to play the ball forward. Good tackle, back tackle by Barton. She's come in and add some physical presence for the Lords since she's entered the game. Bourgeon cutting inside for the Lords, trying to play forward. Jamie Pye on the ball, wide to Barton. Played in, and out for a goal kick. Nacarado comfortably let that one go wide of her goal. Maciel to take the goal kick for Niagara Knights. Goal kick by the Knights. One in the midfield by Halting. Forward to Sika. Sika wide and over the top for Greatrix. She's in behind Arnott. One-on-one with the keeper. Oh, bad first touch. Long first touch from Greatrix there. Did a great run. Easily picked up by Bradshaw. Shaw long ball down the field. Maciel on the ball. Morgado back to Maciel, and she's going to play it in long again. Again won by Haltink. Every ball that's been played forward, or the majority of balls played forward in this half, have been won by the Niagara Strikers over the Lords defenders. Chuchia on the ball for the Lords. Looking to play to Bourgeon. Great tricks back defensively for Niagara. Arcana strong on the ball there. Great tricks, and now they're going back over the top. Halting's going to let that one run a little bit ambitious, that ball forward there. Ball's at the feet of Bradshaw. Wide to Arnott. Bourgeon infield. On the ball again. Morgado playing forward, covered by Brown. Good pressure by Barton. She's added a lot since she's come on for the Lords. Substitution here for Niagara. Coming out of the game is number 19, Valerie Andrews. She took a bit of a knock earlier in a challenge from Barton. Looks like she's carrying a bit of an injury, and she's going to be replaced by number 12, Taylor Hines. Hines going to go into a center midfield role here for the Niagara Knights. Partner up with Archon. Arnott with the throw-in for the Lords. Archon on the ball, well defended by Niagara. It's a free ball from McKenna Jackson to play forward. Great tricks on the ball. Oh, hard, heavy touch inside there, won by Ferreira. Great tricks back on the ball. Ball's played out of play by the Lords for a Niagara throw-in deep in their own half. Throw to be taken by Natasha Desjardins. And another substitution entering into the game for the Lords. Coming out of the game is Heather Arnott, being replaced by number 17, Chloe Hersha. Chloe will go over and take up the right back position for the Lords. Sika on the ball. Throw in Niagara. Long throw again by the Knights. Archon with the win in the midfield. Haltink on the ball again. Chuchia on the ball for the Lords. Forward to Ferreira. Looking to play. Barton coming across. Jackson across again. was good help by Jackson there, helping her defensive partner Perry. Perry held up the man. Jackson came across with the cover. Throw in by Brown. Bull Van forward to Ferreira. Lords are looking to cycle the ball around, but well read by Archon. The one thing about this Niagara team is they're relentless in their defending. Every time a Lord is near the ball, there's 2 or 3 Niagara players dropping in and assisting defending, and the Lord's just not getting anything going forward today. 25 minutes gone. Niagara Knights 2, Durham Lords 0. Ball forward, 1, Barton on the ball. Covered by Perry. Margotto down the line, halting, looking. Capel on the ball for the Lords. Touch. Jamie Pye on the ball. Right to Hersha. And her pass doesn't connect with Borjam, and it's a throw-in for Niagara Knights. The Lords seem to be settling into the game after their first 12 minutes, but they're still troubled by balls over the top by the Niagara Knights. Another long throw. Good spin by Sika on the Lords defender, Hersha. Sika's past the land. Cut back to Greatrinks. Morgatto's coming in the back post. And her shot goes wide. Good build-up play and link play again by the Niagara Knights. The Lords have got to be careful about the ability of Desjardins to throw a ball down the field. All of her throw-ins have been 30-40 yards, and each time they've cleared the Lords' defense. Substitution for the Niagara Knights. Anya Perry's coming out of the game, and she's going to be replaced by number 7, Emma Kaliev. She's coming in at right back, and Maciel's gone and taken up a center back position to cover for that. Ball forward to Haltink over the top. Borsham on the ball for the Lords, now out wide. Desjardins just standing her up. Jackson again fighting with Pye to win possession of the ball. Ball forward to Barton, covered by Maciel. Desjardins on the ball for now for Niagara. Playing it safe and conceding a throw-in. At this point in the half for the Niagara Knights, there's no point in doing anything over the top, trying to clear a ball, just be safe. And Desjardins took the opportunity there to reset her defenders. Ball forward to Barton, off of Maciel. And forward by Jackson. Sydney Sika again on the ball for Niagara. Covered by Maya South. South's had a handful with Sika all since the start of the game here. The ball is out of bounds, and it's going to be a Niagara throw-in. Morgatto on the ball for Niagara. Substitution for Niagara. Haltink coming out of the game for now. Oh, no, they're holding that sub off temporarily. Kaliev with the throw-in for Niagara. Into Archon. Chuchia with the win. Morgatto forward. And again, group defending by Niagara is dispossessing the Lords at every opportunity. Board forward, Capel on the ball now for Niagara, the Lords in the back end, and she concedes a throw-in. Now we're going to have that substitution for Niagara. Into the game, number 3, Avery Trask, leaving the game for now, Tori Haltink. Good 30 minutes for Haltink there. Created issues for the Lords in the back end. And the Lords are going to substitute as well. Out of the game, number 8 for the Lords will be Olivia Chuchia. Into the game, number 12, Brianna Kelly. And coming out of the game also, Shannon Brown, number 19, the captain, and replaced by number 4, Shelby Kahn. Restart's going to be a throw-in for the Niagara Knights. Kaliev on the ball. Down line, flipped on by Morgatto. Forward by Morgatto. And Capel clears for a throw-in for Niagara. About 35 yards from goal. Shelby Kahn with the header for Lords. Ball off of the Knights for a throw-in for the Lords. And number 12 on the ball, Taylor Hines for the Niagara Knights. One of her first touches since she's come on. She's just sat in and played a great defensive role so far, marking Jamie Pye. Ball wide to Borjam. Desjardins now on the ball for Niagara. Won by Pye. Pye on the ball for the Lords, forward to Barton. But Great Tricks is back for the Knights. Borjam trying to play the ball forward. And the ever steady Martial on the ball for, oh no. Sika on the ball for Niagara here. Playing in Morgado. Kaliev on the ball. Defended well by the Lords player, and Morgado playing the ball forward. Sika and Capella in a battle there, and it's going to be a Lords throw-in. Kahn with the throw for the Lords. And Barton on the ball. Down the line for Ferreira. A foul by Ferreira on the Kaliev, the fullback for the Knights. It's a free kick for the Niagara Knights. Short. Ball played forward by the Knights. One in the air by Kahn. Kaliev on the ball there. Foul by Barton. Through the back. Important for the ladies to keep their feet moving. Anya Perry coming back into the game. Kaliev being subbed out. Maciel will probably take up her right back position again, with Perry going back to her center back role. Martial to put the ball in play for the Knights, forward into the direction of Great Tricks, sorry. Won by Desjardins. Pye strong on the ball. And a foul brought back by the referee there. Attempted to play the advantage, no advantage, so bring back for the foul. Jackson just a little late on her tackle on Pye. Sinead Capel to put the ball back in play for the Lords. For some reason, from 45 yards, the Knights have a three-man wall and are outnumbered at the back post currently, 5-4. Jackson's picking up on that. It's dropped in away, and a ball safely in the hands of Nacarado. Nacarado letting her team get forward. Bovan on the ball. Hines. Borjam. And the ball is out of play for a Niagara throw. It's been an interesting contest so far. Again, the Lords seem to have settled into the game after the early onslaught by the Niagara Knights, but the Niagara Knights have continued to defend well. Great Tricks on the ball. Hines playing Hines in. Dispossessed by Ferreira. Barton forward. Pye on the ball. Cleared by a Niagara. There's an injury on the field there. The referee stopping the play. Head injury to the Niagara player Desjardins as she went to the ground. Referee immediately blew the play dead and ordered the trainer on to assist her. giving Coach Bianchi a chance to regroup his players and have a conversation here. Giving them instructions, trying to get them going. Where at the same time, the Niagara coach is calmly giving instruction to his players, encouraging them to continue the game that they've been playing. This far, very effective against the Lords, keeping the game in front of them, not getting breached at the back at all by the Durham Lords forwards at this time. Desjardins is leaving the field. Desjardins is going to be replaced by number 18, Samara Sampson. Take up the left back role. Referee going to start with a restart here. Referee to restart with a drop ball. Jackson to play. I think the referee was looking there for the sporting advantage as the play was blown dead for foul. Great tricks on the ball for Niagara again on the wing. Covered by two Lords and a foul from behind by Pye. Substitution for Niagara entering the game will be number 11, Rebecca Luby. Oh no, they've held that off. Played forward. Great tricks back in a defensive position again. Jackson on the ball. Well done by Jackson. Read the players. Oh, Barton attempted to tackle. And the forward again for Sika. Oh no. My apologies, the ball was played forward for Trask. And it's been saved for a throw-in. Be throwing deep for Niagara. Now we have that substitution we were waiting for. Coming out of the game will be Rylan Greatrix, and she'll be replaced by number 11, Rachel Luby. But 6.5 minutes left in the first half, plus whatever the referee adds on. Here in the OCAA bronze medal game at Vaso Field in Oshawa. Women's OCAA bronze medal game with the Niagara Knights playing the Durham Lords, flicked on by Archon. Again to Archon. A strong game in the midfield for the Knights. Ball played forward and out of bounds for a goal kick for the Lords. Bradshaw to restart for the Lords. Ball played forward by Bradshaw, won by Archon. Sydney Sika on the ball. Oh, she spotted Bradshaw for line there, and Sika tried to cheekily play that with the outside of her right foot over the top, but just mishit the ball right into Bradshaw's hand. Jackson on the ball again for Niagara. Barton wins back for the Lords. Looking to play forward. Luby with a good back. Jackson off of Barton. Should be a throw-in for Niagara Knights. Maciel to take the throw-in for the Knights. Plays into Trask. At Maciel. Maciel again, good ball forward. Capella cross. Maciel did forward to Trask. She attempted to play in Luby there, but touch didn't quite work out. Throw in for the Lords. Conda take the restart here for the Lords. Defended well again by Niagara. Jackson, ever present on this park. She's been all over the park, left, right. Every time you look up, Jackson's winning a ball somewhere on the field. Pie out wide. Down the line to Borjam. Borjam one-on-one. Again, well defended by the Knights. Team defending. Doubling down whenever possible. Forward to Sika. Sika takes a touch, gives herself some space. Plays in Archon, back to Sika. Wide to Maciel Barton defending for the Lords. Maciel forward to Luby. And a handball. Ball unfortunately bounced up. Free kick to the Lords at center. Looking to play early. Bovan coming in to pick up the ball for the Lords. Trask back. Force the ball back. Capel forward. Luby on the ball for Niagara. Well won. Into Archon. Archon playing Hines. Jackson. Hines. Trask. Oh, Luby plays out of bounds. Throw in for the Lords. 42 minutes gone in the first half. 2-0 Niagara Knights in the Ontario College Athletic Association's women's bronze medal game here at Vaso's Field in Oshawa. Championships this year hosted by the Durham Lords. Ball over the top to Borjan. Borjan's in behind Morgado. Well across by Perry. Saves the ball. Just excellent defending by Perry there. Not only did she win the tackle, she kept the ball in bounds and give up a corner kick, and this allowed her team to reset with a Lord's throw-in. Morgado over on the left side again now. Nacarado keeps the ball in bounds. A lot of keepers let those go. I never understand that. It's a lot easier to play the ball off the deck from 18 yards or out of your hands from 18 yards than it is from a goal kick. Ball downfield by Nacarado, trying to pick out her left winger. Off of Hershia, and a throw-in for the Knights. Ball to Archon, well defended by Bovan. Trying to play in Maya South, and South back to Bradshaw. Bradshaw plays in Capel. Capel foraging forward here into Ferreira. Con on the ball. Off the Lord's player for a Knights throw-in. Maciel down the line for Luby. Back into Maciel's feet and blocked and right into the announcer's booth, and I was able to catch that. There we go, back down into the play. My goalkeeping skills from years ago came into play there. I've been dropping a lot lately. Ball's wide there for Samara Sampson. She attempted to take a touch, missed the ball, and it's gone out of bounds for Lord's throw-in. Hershey with the throw-in. Bovan on the ball for the Lords. Ball defended by Archon. She's tenacious in the midfield for the Niagara Knights, Archon. Every chance that she's had to win a challenge today, she's won 90% of her challenges. Strong, strong player in the midfield for the Knights. Maciel to take the goal kick again for the Niagara Knights. The fourth officials indicated we're going to be 3 minutes of added time in the first half, which is about right based on the injury that Desjardins suffered and then some of the substitutions. Jackson again, out wide left. Good cover. Throwing for the Lords. Ball crossed in. Barton up for the header. Light flick. Out of bounds for a goal kick. Played forward by Maciel to Trask. Trask on the ball. Attempting to play in Luby. Well down the line by Brianna Kelly. Won again by the stalwart pairing of Perry and Thing. Ball forward and left for Nacarado. Good call by the keeper there. Jackson across on the cover, but Nacarado's strong voice picks up the ball for the Knights. It's hanging in there. Ball forward into the corner for Trask. Back to Luby. Forward to Trask, and that's going to go out for a goal kick for the Durham Lords. Down to less than a minute left in the first half here. Archon with attempt to win it. Back. Archon again on the ball for the Knights. Looking to play it in. Oh, ball out of play. Hershey with the throw in. Pye on the ball for the Lords. Jackson stepping into her again. Jackson's giving no Durham Lord player any room to turn play. Borsham down the line. Again, Jackson on the ball. Hershey to Bovan. Bovan forward to Borsham, or sorry, to Pye to Borsham. Throw in for the Lords. Cross into the box. Ball's running. And just wide by Jessica Ferreira. Nacarado got caught a little bit there, and that's the end of the first half. At the end of the first half, in the Women's Ontario College Athletic Association bronze medal match at Vaso Field in Oshawa, the score is the Niagara Knights 2, Durham Lords no score. Goals were scored in the 9th minute by Morgado for the Knights, and in the 12th minute by Sika for the Knights. Good first half, great start for the Knights, and the game has since then settled in. We'll be back after the halftime with the second half of the match.
started out coaching so my son could play, and as he moved up the ladder, I just kept on coaching, and then he graduated and went to college. I just kept on going because it was so much fun. You just figured this is a good start, and they'll get somebody else later to take it over and take it to a different height, but they never did. More and more players, the level is going up and up in the league. You've got to learn everything, and the league's becoming better and better every year. One thing I've really learned to lean on the people I have. You have to get good people, and you have to let them go to work, and you have to learn to delegate and not be a micromanager. Winning the national championship was exciting because we had to beat my brother's school in the semifinals, and that was kind of rewarding. I always tell the kids what you learn on the field should be able to take you into real life. Learning to sacrifice, learning to put the team's goals ahead of yours. You guys are pulling on the highway of life, and I can see the stop sign in the distance getting bigger every year. And things happen in life that you can't control. And that stop sign could be yours next week, you just never know. So give it everything you have right now. What I love most about coaching baseball is the people that I meet every day, and over the years, been to a number of weddings and a number of christenings of kids that the players have produced over the years, and so that's very rewarding. Pretty good compliment. It's just that I was a good baseball guy. I had my players at heart. That's the most important thing.
We all really want to win, and we all want to work hard towards winning. We don't think that just because we've done so well in past years that other teams are just going to give it to us. We know that people know who we are because of how well we've done, and we have to work for what we want. These past couple of years have been really good. Team-wise, I've made some of my best friends on this team who I believe will be with me for the rest of my life. And it doesn't feel like we're really friends. It feels like we're more of like a small family because of how closely knit we are. Honestly, it's a really great program. There's a lot of extras that we have here. We have ETS, which is one of our fitness programs that we go through during the season, which helps with like injury prevention and also helps us improve as players throughout the year. Also, we have a really great coaching staff. We're really hard on academics. We want to make sure that everyone, while they're doing well on the court, they're also doing well off the court.
The way I approach it as a coach, like you're here to be a student first. You have to be a successful student in order to play volleyball. You have a certain grade point average. If you're a scholarship athlete, you have a certain grade point average to achieve that. School is going to get you where you want to be. Once you get that under your belt, then you can be active, and that's what we work hard on to make sure that we're successful in the sport.
Meet a lot of new people on the sports team and make a lot of new friends, so it just kind of makes you feel more comfortable coming from high school.
We know it's a big jump from high school to college. We do open gyms for the summertime. Sometimes we know the kids 2 summers ahead, and we'll have them come out just to meet the girls and train and try to get to the next level in that, and then just help ease that transition.
Getting to know some of the girls before even starting school helped a lot. But you make friends through it because you already have a common interest.
We try our best to make sure that it's a second family and you feel welcome and you feel comfortable. We want them to come in and go, hey, I know 10, 12 other people, and they feel a little more comfortable, a little more stable.
A lot of the teachers are really understanding for first years, and they try to help you as much as possible. And as long as you let them know when you're missing things and you're going to make up for them, they're pretty understanding of all that.
So when I recruit, I talk to athletes about what programs they're interested in. We have a lot of good programs capitalize here and really try to sell Durham for what it is. We have tons of amenities that a lot of other schools don't have.
And good afternoon. Welcome back to Vaso's Field in Oshawa, Ontario, home of the Durham Lords. For the second half of the OCAA women's bronze medal match between the Niagara Knights and the host for this weekend, the Durham Lords. There's been a change in goal for the Durham Lords for the second half, replacing Nikki Bradshaw, who's had an excellent tournament. It's going to be Adriana Vanderlaan. Just a quick hold up here with the equipment issue. Referee wasn't happy with how much black was showing on Vanderlaan's socks, so they're just taking care of that. There's too much of her ankle brace showing there, so they just, Niagara was kind enough to have some orange tape to assist in the matter. So Vanderlaan in net now for the Durham Lords, replacing Bradshaw. As we get the second half underway, it's 2-0 for the Niagara Knights. Goals in the 9th minute by Morgado for the Knights, Megan Morgado, and in the 12th minute by Sydney Sika. Two well-taken goals, and one of a host of many opportunities that the Knights put up early in the game. Players underway. Ball into the center midfield for Arcon. White Maciel forward. Again, it looks like they're trying to play over the top, get the Lords defense running towards their goal. Frere on the ball for the Lords. Kahn playing square into the midfield, dispossessed by Hines. Seacook playing forward now for the Knights, taking on Capel. Ball forward to, a miss hit there by Sika. Ball was played back into her feet as she was standing still by Hutlink and Haltink, sorry, and almost impossible for her to get a good shot away at that point. Ball over the top of Hines, won by Avery Jackson. And a foul by Barton on Jackson. Referee was looking to see if an advantage could be played. There was no advantage. Game was stopped. I noticed that Sage Thomas is back in. Sage Thomas Roberts is back in for the Lords as well up front. It looks like she's replaced number 21 for the Lords, Jamie Pye. Kahn played forward. Sage Thomas Roberts on the ball for the Lords. And an opportunity. And a goal for Borjam. Thomas Roberts there got him behind the behind Perry there, played the ball square across the box, and Borjam came in at the far post and tucked the ball in for the Lords. It's now 2-1 in the 48th minute. Good start to the second half for the Durham Lords. Coach Bianchi's last game here as a Durham Lords coach. The ladies are giving it everything they've got. Marcial forward, and it looks like Niagara Knights are quick to come back on that with the bringing some of their starters back on the field quickly here. Morgado's going to enter the game again. Foul by Khan on Sika. Marcial to play the ball in. Maciel, sorry, to play the ball in. Great Tricks is also back. I've noticed Great Tricks is back in the game for Niagara as well. Great ball in by Maciel. And easily held by Vanderlaan. Good first interaction for Vanderlaan coming into the game for Bradshaw. One in the defensive third there. Ball wide to Borjem. Opportunity here. Shot on goal. And Roberts has tucked it in for the Lords. 2-2. Great ball forward by Borjan. Niagara felt there was a foul in the midfield. Wasn't given by the official. Wide to Borjan. Borjan, great ball in, and Sage Thomas Roberts steps in. There'll be a sub here for the Niagara Knights. Coming out of the game will be number 18. Samara Sampson, and Morgado's coming back into the game. Great start to the second half for the Durham Lords. Back on level terms now. In the 50th minute. Harkon forward. Seek on the ball now for Niagara. Forward by Maciel. The Knights looking to reestablish the way they started the game. Ball one in the corner by Morgado. Khan over to cover. Good skill by Morgado. Help there from the Lords. Brianna Kelly. Khan forward. Barton conserving her energy. Now she's looking to put pressure on Perry. For turning on the ball in the midfield. Chase across by Arcon. Jackson up from her defensive position, just trying to win everything. She's all over the field today. Now she's covering Hirsch. For playing Capel back in. Wide to Khan. Forward to Ferreira again. Ferreira's in back. One-on-one versus Perry. Ball played into the box. Borjan with a header. Oh, and an easy save for Nacarado. Looked like she attempted to play it back behind where Nacarado come from there, but unfortunately headed it right to the keeper. Another good build-up by the Lords here. You could tell they've come out passionately here in the second half in Bianchi's last game. Hoping to win one for the Gipper. Arcon on the ball for the Lords, and a foul by Durham. Morgado looking to play quick, wasn't on. Maciel's going to play a long ball in, see if they can take advantage of the ball over the top again. Ball off the face there. Morgado took the referee style play, as they always do if there's any sort of form of a head injury. Ball hit her in the face. Coach Lama urging his Niagara Knights to pick up their game. Play with the same intensity they did in the first 15 to 20 minutes of the game before it evened out. Referee allowing Morgado back onto the field. Ball out wide to Chloe Hersha. Playing Beauvais. And back to Vanderlaan. The Lama urging his players to play with the same intensity, ball hawking they did in the first half. Unlucky there for Haltink. Off of her, out for a throw-in. Sage Thomas, Thomas Roberts, sorry. Attempting to play in for her, dispossessed by Archon. Jackson on the ball for Niagara. Forward to Haltink. Won't she attempt to play down line, well covered by Kahn. Brown on the ball for the Lords. Down the line and out for Niagara throw. Fantastic start to the second half by the Durham Lords. 2 quick goals have brought this game to level at 2-2 in the Ontario College Athletic Association's bronze medal women's match here at Vaso Field in Oshawa, Ontario. These championships have been hosted by the Durham Lords, proud hosts of many events in the OCAA and CCAA. Jackson on the ball for the Knights. If I had an early choice for one of the all-star votes here, I'm picking Jackson for Niagara. She's just been incredible in the 3 games here. Sika on the ball here. And looks like our first caution of the game is going to go to Maya South in the 56th minute. Sika had played the ball by her. Maya South stuck out her right leg and committed the foul and left the referee really with no choice in the matter there. Marcial over the ball, seems to be the set piece specialist for the Niagara Knights. Marcial on goal. Collected easily by Vanderlaan. A big difference between her and Bradshaw on goal. I've noticed that she tends to stay a little deeper than Bradshaw. Bradshaw likes to play a little higher. Vanderlaan more comfortable right around her on her goal line. Probably taught that by her goalkeeper coach Michael Ashfield, who's about as tall as Miss Vanderlaan. Throw in for the Knights here. Down the line for Haltink. She cuts inside. Unlucky, just a little bit of a heavy touch allowed the Durham defender to step in there. Ball's forward for Sage Thomas. Or sorry, Sage Thomas Roberts. I apologize to Sage. I'll get her name correct at some point today. Borsham on the ball for the Lords. And great tricks, her usual stellar self in her defending. Probably the smallest young lady on the field today, but by far one of the most tenacious next to Jackson. Hines attempting to play it forward for the Knights and out of bounds for another throw-in. Desjardins, it's good to see us back on the field after her injury in the first half. On the throw in here, which is a great advantage to the Knights as well. She has a long throw. Oh. Colin forward from the throw. Hines on the ball in the corner. Back to Great tricks. Good little run here. One effort on goal. Vanderlaan comfortably with the ball in her hands. It's a great tricks. Just a dynamic little player here for the Niagara Knights. Jackson on the ball again for think a little too many touches there, got dispossessed. All the Niagara players ran expecting it to be played forward and dispossessed. Mercado on the ball. Maciel. And again, forward on off of Mercado, off of her own player. Thomas Roberts on the ball, trying to play Barton, and she just made her run, pulled away, and the ball didn't quite make it to her. Ball's out wide to Brown. Thomas Roberts on the ball. She's looking to turn and let go. Hirsch on the ball for Lords, looking to have a shot, and easily in for goal kick. We're going to have a substitution here for the Niagara Knights. Great tricks coming out of the game for the Niagara Knights, and into the game is number 18, Samara Sampson. Samara's going to take up a high roll. Looks like they've adjusted their system here. Sika's playing a little deeper now. Sampson's playing higher into the middle. Looks like they're playing a variation of a 4-5-1 here, 4 deeper in the midfield, 1 high attacker and 1 lonely striker for the Niagara Knights now, after starting the game with 2 up high, where they seem to cause the Lords a little bit more trouble. But as the game wears on, fitness after 3 games in 4 days comes into play, conserving a bit of energy now for maybe later in the game. Capella wide to Kahn. Ferreira, oh, unlucky. Tried to play a ball down the line to Brown, but didn't come off. Jackson again on the ball, continuing her battle with Barton here. Sampson on the ball for Niagara. That's off of the Niagara player for Durham Lords throw-in. 60 minutes into this bronze medal match here in the Ontario College Athletic Association. The Niagara Knights 2, Durham Lords 2. It's been a fantastic match in the women's bronze medal game. Be Niagara throwing just up and around center. Remind you to tune in later on, 3 p.m. today. We have the Humber Hawks versus the Seneca Sting. The number 1 and 2 ranked teams in the province coming into the game are going to be battling for OCAA gold this afternoon at Vaso Field. A fantastic showcase of women's soccer. Borsham on the ball, and off of Borsham for a Niagara throw-in. Good defending by Desjardins. Coach Lalama encouraging his Knights. They've settled back in now, as he says. They've brought the game back neutral after that initial 5-minute burst by the Lords at the beginning of the second half to tie the score at 2 goals apiece. Goal kick for the Lords. Vanderlaan put the ball back into play. On the ball, Bovan out wide to Brown. Brown looking to play forward. A little bit of a heavy touch by Brown. Is going to go into touch. Maciel with the throw-in for the Knights. Playing in Jackson. Maciel again. Jackson looking to get forward. Barton looking to defend. Picked up by Bovan in the midfield and out wide to Bourgeon. Thomas Roberts on the ball. Oh, and a good tackle. Good cross-cover tackle there by Anya Perry for the Niagara Knights. Been a strong game at the back. Unfortunate. Thomas Roberts back out wide to Hirsha, and a ball into touch for a goal kick for the Knights. As expected, 2 well-balanced, evenly matched teams. The Knights came out strong in the first half, got out to an early 2-goal lead, and the Lords have capitalized on 2 early opportunities in the second half to bring this bronze medal match to a level score at 2-2 after 63 minutes. Hines on the ball for the Knights. Halting down the line. Sampson giving chase. Covered by Capel. Throw in for the Knights down deep. Marcial up from a right back position to take the throw for the Knights. Interesting adjustments by Lalama in the second half. He's trying to take the midfield. The midfield was winning the battle in the first 5 minutes for the Lords, and now he's dropped Sika, his striker, back into the midfield to try and help Archon control the game in there. Like I said, maybe conserving them a little bit for later on in the game. Haltink out wide. Ball played in by Marcial. Morgado got on the end of that, but easily into the hands of Vanderlaan. Off Sika here. Morgado looking to keep the ball in bounds for the Knights. Back to Desjardins. Forward by Desjardins, and Sika looking to make a run in behind. It was a good run, but great cover by the Lord's defender Capel, who's played the ball into touch. It'll be a throw in for Desjardins and the Knights. 35 yards from goal. Archon, just a heavy touch. If she'd been able to bring that down a little bit smoother, she had a gap there that she could have exploited. She's won the ball back for the Knights, and again dispossessed by the Lords. Desjardins stepping in. Oh, mishit. Haltink on the ball. Archon back on the ball. Try to play it over the top. Seems they're trying to keep their theme of playing the ball over the back, over the top of the Lord's defenders today. 2v1 at the back. Oh, and good cover by Anya Perry there. The Lords had 2v1 scenario there with Perry the lone person. They'd beat Maciel and Desjardins with the through ball, but good cover by Perry. Barton spins Maciel towards the end line. Plays Brown in, good ball in. Thomas Roberts, oh, and Borjan and Thomas Roberts both had an excellent opportunity to tap that in for the Lords, but the ball goes out for a goal kick. Spun across, 2 opportunities there, but both Lords couldn't get a little touch on the end of it. Desjardins to put the ball back and play for the Knights.
Right here, Mike. Goal side.
It's nice to see some of my players here cheering on the Lords ladies today. They were a strong and vocal group, but they've been getting smaller and smaller as the weekend goes on. It was Halloween last night, so I'm going to assume that some of them are still nursing hangovers. As our season unfortunately came to an end with a loss to the eventual champions, the Humber Hawks, who won the Men's Ontario College Athletic Association's championship yesterday with a 4-0 win over the Seneca Sting. The game played at the OSA Centre in Vaughan, Ontario. Tournament hosted by Humber. Down the line by Archon, touched by Con. She's kept the ball in bounds. Sampson giving chase inside to Capel. Forward, easily picked off at center by Maciel, looking head up, looking to play. Again, trying to play over the top. Maciel, oh, great layoff by Sampson to Sika. Sika's surrounded by Lord's defenders at this point, but a good through ball. It's got Archon. Good run by Archon, just ball's a little heavy. Ran out on the turf, goal kick, and we're going to have a substitution for the Lords. Coming into the game again is Heather Arnott, replacing number 12, Brianna Kelly, who's gone off on the far side of the pitch, allowing the game to continue. Ball played in by Vanderlaan, brought down by Arnott. One by Hines in the midfield for Niagara. Sika looking to get forward with a marauding run here. Oh, well defended by Bovan. Stepped in, Hines back on the ball. And Morgado with a shot in net and easily handled by Vanderlaan. Hasn't got many minutes this year for the Lords, Adriana Vanderlaan, but she's done very well in the game. Looking to play advantage there. It was a handball, but the referee played advantage. Ball went easily to a Niagara player, uncontested. And the ball is out off of Maya South for a throw-in. Desjardins up to take that. Sure, she's going to look to get the ball into the box. There we go. Sika's now taking up position. Ball right into Sika's feet. Not letting her turn Noah's Capel. Oh, and a good ball through to Hines. Can she get a shot? Oh, and offside. Vanderlaan got a little touch on that. Was it going to be a good save by Vanderlaan? Hines just in a little bit too early. The Fish, the assistant on the far side, quick with the flag. Good call. Ball's played wide to Arnott. Getting forward here for the Lords. Into Thomas Roberts. Slow off the mark. Ball out of play for Lords throw at center. This time of the season, 15, 16, 17 games in for all these teams. And 3 games in 4 days. There's a lot of ladies' hands on the knees, and you see a lot of tape around knees, ankles, and thighs. And we commend our athletic therapy staffs at all of the schools, especially ours at Durham. Students do a fantastic job, led by Jenna and Allison, our athletic therapy department. And yes, I was paid $5 for that. Ball to Hersha. Forward to Thomas Roberts. She turns on the ball. Covered by Perry. Oh, she nutmegs Perry down the line now. She's looking to get in. Plays it to Borjam. Borjam back to Thomas Roberts. Oh, great save by Nakarado. She just got down and got her left leg on the ball there, or Thomas Roberts would have had her second goal of the half. Arnott looking to keep the ball in bounds for the Lords. Well done. Down at her feet. Kahn with a big high ball played in the box. Borjam looking to get the end of it. Down on her feet. Trying to play Barton in. Desjardins cuts the ball out. And the ball has gone out for a throw-in. Lord's ball. 71 minutes into this Ontario College Athletic Association Women's Bronze Medal game, and the score is tied 2-2. Ball in the hands of Nakarado. She encourages her team to clear the lines and get forward. Long ball in by Nakarado. Touchdown by Sika. Hines just not quick enough across to win that ball. Easily cut out. South forward to Ferreira. Fred Beauvin. Beauvin wide left to Kahn. The Lords are finally playing their game a little bit here, throwing the ball around. Coach Bianchi likes the ball played on the deck. Good build-up play by the Lords there. Sampson for the trying to get forward there for the Niagara Knights, and defended by Kahn out for a Niagara throw-in. Ball forward, Thomas Roberts on it. Jackson through her. Advantage played by the referee. Barton on the ball for the Lords. Striding at goal, and great cover again by Perry for the Niagara Knights. Heavy challenge, but a good challenge by Perry there. Ball down the line. Sampson in pursuit and out for Niagara throw. Hall taking it over for the throw. One back by Sampson to Sika. Whoa. She looked to turn south there, but well defended by the Durham Lords defender. Forever so conscious on the ball, taking your time looking to play, and great win by Haltink. A little upset there, the players, that thing, but for position of the referee there, I think she missed a little drag back by the Ferreira there, a little cheeky defending by Ferreira, which drew retaliation from halting, which resulted in her receiving a card, yellow card. Hirscha on the ball for the Lords. Margado, good little player for the Knights. Well, won by Hirscha. She made a big difference, and she's coming the game at right back for the Lords. Down the line. Again covered by Perry. Between her and Jackson today, I don't know who's put more miles on covering across the park for the Knights. Seek on the ball with Archon. Archon back into Seek is going to look to get forward here. Looks to play it in behind. Vanderlaan out easily, and an easy pickup for the Lord's keeper. Ball played short to Capel, looking to play forward. South on the ball now for the Lords. Wide to Hirscha. And looking to play down the line, but out of bounds for a Niagara throw-in. Going to be a substitution, double substitution here for the Knights. Coming out of the game, number 10, Alicia Archon, probably getting a few minutes rest here. She looks like she's struggling a bit with her knee. She's going to be replaced by number 19, who had come out earlier, Valerie Andrew. And also into the game, number 14, Great Lakes, replacing number 18, Samara Sampson. Great Lakes is going to take up that high roll again. Long throw. South on the ball for the Lords, won by Margado. Looking to sneak it into Great Lakes. A great little ball in. Just well defended by Khan, who'd come over. Margado on the ball again for the Knights. Down the line. Great Lakes over for the ball. Good hustle by the young lady. And forward by Bourgeon. Bourgeon picks out Ferrer in the middle of the park. Desjardins across to cover and win the ball for the Knights. But Ferrer, tenacious in the battle, wins it back for the Lords to Barton. Looking to place Thomas Robertson, but picked off by Miss Jackson. Forward now for the Knights with Jackson. Looking for somewhere to play the ball. Tried to play Seek, who was making a diagonal run, but picked off by the Lord's defender. And Jackson winning the ball again. Lords with the throw-in. Working a ball around the back. South looking to play Hirscha. Not on. Oh, South. Dangerous little ball back. Vanderlaan sharp there, though. Recognized a slow ball coming back her way and got off her line quick to get it clear. If that had been any slower, Great Lakes would have snuck in there and had an opportunity on goal. Ball off of Ferrer for the Lords. It's going to be a Niagara throw-in. Just under 15 minutes left in this Ontario College Athletic Association women's bronze medal match between Niagara and Durham. Ball forward by Barton to Thomas Roberts, and now her and Perry are going to do one-on-one. Oh, fantastic tackle by Perry. Fantastic tackle. Ball forward, out for a throw-in. Good soccer by the ladies there. Thomas Roberts trying to use her pace to get by, well covered by Perry, and just a fantastic tackle at the end to win the ball back for Niagara. Lords throw-in about 30 yards from goal. Deep throw, Jackson across the cover. Throw-in for the Lords in deep. Reminder, at 3 p.m. today, we have our gold medal match in the Ontario College Athletic Association Women's Championship, hosted by Durham College at Vaso Field, and it'll be the #1 ranked Seneca Sting against the #2 ranked Humber Hawks, and I'm looking forward to a fantastic gold medal match later on. Jackson on the ball for the Knights. Marcial chasing, is back out for a throw-in. Con with a quick throw to Arnott, but Jackson in, steals the ball. Miss hit there. Arnott back on the ball for the Lords. And a throw-in for the Lords. Just over 10 minutes left in this bronze medal match. Tied at 2 apiece. If the game remains tied after the full 90 minutes, we'll go to two 50-minute periods of extra time, followed by penalty kicks if needed. Immediately followed by the medal presentation for the bronze medal. Oh, corner kick. Nacarado attempts to keep the ball in. Went out a little bit before then. Arcon looks like she's ready to come back in. Just a little check from the medical staff, and she's good to go. Bourgeon for the corner, with the corner here for the Lords. Coach Bianchi likes to fill the 6-yard box full of players, make it difficult on the keeper. Look for it to be played right into that gap and see if we the mayhem will cause the keeper fits. Bourgeon with the ball in, a little bit higher than we would expect. Good flick on by Barton. Oh, and just missed at the back post by Con. And ball's cleared by Valerie Andrew for the Niagara Knights for a Lord's throw-in. Ferreira on the ball and a shot forward, held easily by Nacarado. She gets her team forward, encourages them to get forward.
Let's go, girls! Come on! Let's go, Niagara!
Coach
Let's go!
Lalama imploring his girls to get forward. Haltink on the ball here. Handball. No, the referee didn't judge it to be. Not much protest there. A little bit of a shout from the Niagara bench, but nothing. Alarming. Ball played forward by Con. Great lengths across, knocks it down. Marcial looking to play. She's looking to play over top. Sika made a good run, but it's just a little bit wide of her run. Vanderlaan off her line to easily pick it up for the Durham Lords. Hines with the win in the midfield for the Knights. Great lengths on the ball again, putting pressure on Con. Haltink on the ball now. Good win by Arnott for the Lords. Plays Con back in. See if we get some Bianchi ball here. Little ball on the ground, possession. And Jackson just so alert, so on the game. She looks to play forward. Oh, overhit her pass. Going to be a goal kick for the Lords. Sub for the Niagara Knights. We're going to have number 12, Taylor Hines, out of the game, and Alicia Arcon's coming back in to take over the midfield role. Shelby Con coming out, and number 12 going back in for the Lords, Brianna Kelly. Arnott's going to take up the left back position. Kelly's going to go back to the left wing position where she played most of the first half and part of the second. Ball's in the air from the goal kick. Sika with the win. Sika by Hersha here. She's in behind. Cut back. And a goal! Great lengths. Great save by Vanderlaan. Rebound out to Great Lengths, and Niagara's Knights have taken a 3-2 lead. 83rd minute goal. Scored by number 14, Rylan Greatrix. She's been a little dynamo all game long. Didn't give up there, had an initial shot saved by Vanderlaan, was able to get onto the rebound. But again, the troubling ball for the Lords is the ball's played in the back, and Sika's taken advantage of that all day long. Been running in behind the Lords' back line. Now it's all gangs forward for the Durham Lords. 10 minutes to get the equaling goal, and already forward with Bourgeon on the ball. Covered by Perry. Runs Bourgeon out of bounds for a goal kick. Again, great defending by the two. Jackson and Perry have just covered off so much for the Niagara Knights. They've cut out so much of Durham Lord's forward play today. Barton willing her team on here. Desjardins to take the goal kick for the Niagara Knights. Down to center. Those little great links in, battling for the ball amongst the two Lords, forcing them to play back. Just no quit in her game there. Great Tricks has just been running and running, running. Covered by Jackson there. Borjam on the ball. Not sure if they awarded a free kick or a throw in there. I believe it's a throw. Oh, it's a free kick. Yeah, Jackson came in with a strong challenge, and the referee judged that to be a foul. Moving Borgato back the required 10 yards. Capel over for the Lady Lords. I'd have a higher line if I was the Knights back line at this moment. They were letting them in pretty deep here. Ball played in. Missed by Kelly, but she's back on the ball, attempting to strike a goal, and a big thumping clearance by Desjardins. Shelby South, and Great Tricks is chastening it down, making it not easy for the Lords to just settle and get back into the game. Haltink there, unlucky. Attempted to bring it down. Throw in for the Lords. Archon on the ball. Haltink. Sika on the ball again for Niagara. Ooh, dispossessed by Ferreira. Barton on the ball forward. Martial. Oh, and Thomas Roberts ran that out. Substitution for the Lords. Jamie Pye coming back into the game. Great 60 minutes for Chloe Hirscha there. Did a fantastic job at right back. Borjam with the throw again. Bianchi's got all of the Lady Lords into the 6-yard box here, hoping for good service from Borjam. Good ball in. Off the bar. And out for a goal kick. Barton went down to the ground there, had her arms in the air. The universal soccer sign. Whoever ball was off the bar didn't trouble the keeper at all in that scenario. Desjardins for the goal kick. 3-2 Niagara Knights. Just over 4 minutes on the clock, and whatever the referee adds at the end of the match. South with the throw-in for the Lady Lords. Borjam on the ball. All Great Tricks there. Steals the ball, just working hard. Oh, she's looking to run by the Lord's defense there and almost got by Capel, but just got her foot on at the end. Archon with the win in the air. Ferreira forward for the Lords. Thomas Roberts on the ball. Archon again back. And a big clearance by Perry down the park. Arnott on it for the Lords. Great Tricks putting her under pressure and forcing her into an error, and it's going to be a Niagara Knights throw-in. Sure, at this point the Lady Lords are going to do everything they can to bring this game back to a level score. Coach Bianchi's last game as the Lords coach. Took over the reins in 2016 after assisting myself as I took over here at Durham Lords in 2014. He was a fantastic addition to my staff, and gratefully loaned to the ladies team when the requirement was there for a coach, after having many wonderful years running ladies programs in the Ajax Soccer Club. He's going to be missed as a coaching partner, but more importantly as a friend here at the college. But I'm sure he'll be around when he's not up at his new lakefront chalet in the summertime. Miss Arnott in with the throw-in. Lords have got to get the ball forward here. It's every man forward now. Capel with a long ball forward. Flicked on by Pye. Borjam on the ball. With a shot and wide. High wide left. Borjam had a excellent opportunity there to strike the ball at goal, but got under a little bit, and this Maciel to put the ball back in for the Niagara Knights. The Knights, as I stated at the beginning of the game, never been to the Final Four before. This is their first time ever, and as it stands now, their first medal ever in school history if the scoreline remains the same. I'm not looking to jinx them. Seek on the ball, won by Pi. Desjardins, good cover though. I think Sika's run miles today as well up front, and you could tell they're all slowing as the game goes on. Haltink with a big thumping clearance. We're just approaching the last minute of regular time. Great tricks on the ball again, just causing havoc, and just because of her pressure, it's just making it difficult for the Lord defenders to play forward. Played out for a throw-in. Anticipating a couple of minutes of added time here. Ball forward by Archon for another Lord's throw. Reminder, gold medal match is at 3 o'clock. Seneca Sting against the Humber Hawks for more wonderful ladies action here at Durham College. Vaso's Field in the Ontario College Athletic Association Championships. Arnott inside. Now Sika wins the ball for Niagara. Bovan giving chase. Sika's just trying to take the ball to the corner. A time of the match where they're just looking to kill time and sit on the ball. And it's a corner kick. Good pressure by Niagara. Carried it into the corner, looking to kill time. They did a fantastic job, and as a result, won a corner. I anticipate it gets played short here. I would have waited a little bit longer to do that. Sika on the ball again. Sika just looking to hold the ball in the corner. 3 Lady Lords around, and again we have a corner kick for Niagara. 2 minutes of added time has been indicated by the 4th official. Sika smartly taking her time as the Knights seek to win their first medal in school history. Be a fantastic achievement for the ladies and Coach Lalama and his staff if they're able to pull this off. 2 minutes to go. And they play the ball in. Not sure why they would have done that. Would have kept it there. Now it's given Ferrer a chance to get forward. Archon giving chase. Borjam forward, cut out by Desjardins, back into Ferreira. Archon looking to win the challenge, and a good win there by Valerie Andrew for Niagara Knights. Down the line for Desjardins. By Desjardins, Borjam cutting into Thomas Roberts. Covered by Jackson though. Just a bulldog when it comes to getting aboard Jackson. She's looked like she tired a little bit, and she's done well to recover. Thomas Roberts on the ball. Borjam now for the Lords. Oh, this one by Morgado. Morgado, strong challenge by South. Great trick still back in there. Just a dynamo on the ball, holding it up here against 3 Lords. Wins it. Ball into Ferreira. And cleared by Valerie Andrew. Less than a minute to go in added time here. Game is in the referee's hands. Thomas Roberts on the ball. Ball's in the air. Header inside. Cleared by the Knights defenders. Jamie Pye on the ball for for Durham. Forward to Ferreira. Wide and blocked by Haltink. Ball's up the park. Oh, free kick's been awarded here for the Lords. About 30 yards from goal. I'm anticipating that the Lords are going to try and have a shot on goal here. This could be their last opportunity in this match. The Lords have everybody forward, including goalkeeper Vandelon, to go after a rebound here. 4 men in the wall for the Knights. I predict that this will pretty much be the last play of the game. Referee's just having a word, lots of pushing and shoving, or as they say in the Premier League, argy-bargy, going on in the box right now. The Lords obviously outmanned with four-man wall for Niagara. Barton sneaking to the left, Bourgeon with the ball, and it's over the bar. Goal kick for the Knights. And I'm going to assume that that's going to pretty much bring this game to a conclusion. Fantastic bronze medal match here today between the Niagara Knights and the Durham Lords. 3-2. Waning moments of the match. It's in the referee's hands now. Back to South. And there's the final whistle. The Ontario College Athletic Association bronze medal winners, the Niagara Knights. A valiant effort by the host Durham Lords today in Coach Bianchi's final game as coach of the Lords. But congratulations to Coach Lalama, the entire Niagara Knights coaching staff, on the first ever medal in Niagara Knights history for women's soccer. First time in the Final Four, first medal. Lots to be proud of. As we set up for the medal presentation, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning into the bronze medal match today from Vaso's field involving Niagara and Durham Lords. The final score, Niagara Knights 3, the Durham Lords 2.
Direct your attention to the field for the official presentation of the Player of the Game Award. Presenting the award is Shannon Wright, OCAA Governor, and Matt Ferreira, OCAA Representative. First, we will announce the players of the game from both teams. From the Durham Lords, number 3, Sage Thomas Roberts. And from the Niagara Knights, number 9, Sydney Sika. We will now announce the tournament all-stars from both teams. From the Durham Lords, number 3, Sage Thomas Roberts. From the Niagara Knights, number 20, McKenna Jackson. Now fans, let's give it up for the Niagara Knights as they come to collect their bronze medals. Number 1, Sierra Narcolo. Number 2, Number 3, Avery Track. Number 4, Megan Morgado. Number 5, Hannah Kelly. Number 7, Emma Talia. Number 8, Sierra Boone. Number 9, Sydney Sika. Number 10, Alyssa Arcan. Number 11, Rachel Lobby. Number 12, Taylor Hines. Number 13, Natasha Desjardins. Number 14, Bradley Grayson. Number 15, Jessica Harris. Number 16, Corey Hopnick. Number 18, Samara Sampson. Number 19, Valerie Andrew. Number 20, McKenna Jackson. And number 21, Anya Perry. Coaching staff from the Niagara Knights, head coach Robert Lalama, assistant coach Jerry Condon, assistant coach Gary D'Angelo, assistant coach Sarah Hall. Give it up one more time for your Niagara Knights.
Hey guys. Good job, Gary. Girls, hold your medal up.
Why don't we get a national team?
We took the medals up.
Fans, don't go anywhere. The final game and the gold medal game of the OCAA Championship.